Happy Devils Sunday. This is the Let's Go Devils podcast Sunday edition. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch, and also on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils network. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Beer Baron and Scotty of Sirius XM Liquid Metal.
I'll wave like this. Oh no, my hand. Yeah, and not funny, I guess. Not funny at all. Oh boy. Yeah, boys, how we doing? How you doing?
I hope the 10 o'clock show is different from the 8 o'clock show over here, because let me tell you, I'm not buying 2 tickets for that, all right?
No, well, listen, buddy, it's all the same. Pre-written material. And it just goes Well,
man.
Should we just jump right into the big news of it, right? I guess we just start talking about
why don't we say hello to everybody?
Oh, hello. Yeah. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Instagram and X and, of course, the YouTube family. Everyone piling in over there.
Plus, I want to congratulate Wimpy and Lupus Not Is for calling in to WFAN at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Buddy.
They win. Rangers suck.
Fight.
Fortune cookies.
Yeah, fighting a good fight. Fighting a good fight.
It takes one minute at a time to monopolize their time. So,
yeah, that's I'm glad all that worked out. Zoinks. Thank you, Max. Max, 9 injuries overall. Zoinks, he says. Yeah, this has been a very interesting week, to say the very least. The news that, they went out to dinner and you see the picture and they're all, happy and everything's great. I wonder how much after that picture was taken did Jack somehow mysteriously trip and fall and break his glass and cut his finger to the point where he's out for 8 GD 11 weeks. Like 8 weeks. 8.
Apparently, it could have been worse. Worse.
Here's my perspective on it.
Just go back to old school hockey. Cut the finger off.
Sam Wu already knows my
perspective. Soldering iron.
Sam Wu already knows my perspective. What seasons has Jack Hughes not got hurt?
It's true. He's never played a full 82.
So
he's actually never. I think he's played over.
We knew it was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yes, not in this form.
Not in this form. We haven't had this one yet. This one's new.
No,
that's a newbie. No. Slip and fall, team dinner, onto mimosa glass, and sliced tendons into oblivion. We never had that type of injury before, so that's a new one for us.
That's the first.
We're breaking ground here.
Maybe not
in
today.
All honesty,
but go ahead.
It's happened every year. So we should, be kind of used to these things. And with this team, does it really surprise you with the injuries that seem to be it's like, well, keep them coming. There we go. 82 games, 82 injuries. That's what we're on the pace for.
I will say it's, a silver lining, though. And I said this on Game Day Live before the Devils went out and put on a hell of a show against – which we'll talk a little bit about the game against the Caps. Blessing in disguise, maybe. Maybe this is what moves the needle for Fitzgerald to make a move.
It's not a blessing in disguise. No.
I'm trying to be optimistic. Man.
It's not.
It's all.
But it's
all we have left.
It's
all we have left.
It's something we've always dealt with. It's not a blessing in disguise. Losing your best player, and we saw what those lines looked like. When you see, Jesper, Nico, Timo, all on top line. Like those
power line.
Those other lines can
power line.
You got a little slim pickings there, down below that top line. But we do have some new guys on the team that have really been stepping up to the plate and taking advantage of their opportunity in the spotlight. We talked about it a lot, but Mr. Gritsuk and Mr. Sam Wu's new favorite player, Shimon Nemitz.
Oh, yeah. Favorite by a landslide. Cooley who
by
he says.
a landslide. Yeah.
That's what he says. He goes Cooley what? Coolio? And then he starts singing Gangster's Paradise, and it gets really awkward because Sam can't carry a tune, like real awkward. Like we have to like have a meeting with him about this. But anyways, yeah, you're right. It's listen, the guys that need to step up are stepping up. You would like to see a little bit more from Timo, from Nico on the score sheet. They are doing things in other places. So it's kind of hard because you're like, well, you want to see more, but it's like, well, Nico's playing a 200-foot game, and I mean, usually playing against other teams' best top lines. So he's doing what he has to do. Yeah, listen, he's due. I feel like he's due for a couple soon because he's had a few golden opportunities. He had it wasn't the Capitals game. Who did they play right before the Capitals? Chicago. He had 2 breakaways and just couldn't bury it. And it's like he's on the cusp of breaking through, I feel like. More importantly, somebody who did break through last night was Luke Hughes, which I called on Game Day Live, which is going to happen. But Luke Hughes scoring a goal, he's been and Sheldon Keefe has been singing his praise lately and just overall talking about how his game has really stepped up, which thank God, because the amount of minutes that him and Nemec have been taking on they're what 25, 26 plus minutes a game now, both of them.
Keep going. Probably a couple more.
28,
pushing
28,
30.
29.
I mean, Cholowski and White haven't been a liability on that bottom pairing, but they are only playing roughly 14 minutes in the game. So
yeah,
and Siegs and Dylan have kind of stayed to around the 20-ish minutes. So yeah, that extra time has really been picked up by the young legs of Luke Hughes and Shimon Nimitz.
And doing phenomenally. I mean, Nemec has been playing, outside of.
I thought you wanted to trade him. Uh-oh.
Oh,
there you are.
For a second. We had
froze for a second.
Crazy wind out here, so I don't know if I had internet.
I heard about that.
We have crazy wind going on.
I saw
we had thunder and lightning last night, which was wild.
I saw the wind blowing at Giant Stadium. Yeah, Sam's got himself muted. It's, that's a regular occurrence. Don't worry about it. That's par for the course.
Par for the course. What's up, Sam?
It's not windy right now, is it?
It is. You can hear my wind chimes outside the door. It is really windy out.
Oh, okay.
I saw the wind in that Giants game. Blowing those extra points and everything the opposite direction.
The Giants.
So, yeah.
Listen, I can't talk about football right now because my fantasy team got absolutely smoked today. Our friend who his quarterback, Josh Allen, put up 50 points. And I think he could have sat Josh Allen and still won. That's how bad of a day it was for my fantasy football team. But yeah, dude, like going back to what these 2 young defensemen are doing, they're picking up the slack, and it's this maturation of like where you want to see them become like that 1A, 1B defender, right? You want them to be your top pairing. You drafted 4th overall and 2nd overall for a reason, and it's nice because it's starting to.
I thought the reason was to trade him for Quinn Hughes or Brady Tkachuk.
Well, for Brady Tkachuk, yeah. Duh. What are you, stupid? What are you thick in the head? Of course. You let him pile up the points, and then you go 1 for 1, and then bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, all right.
Forward.
All right.
There you go.
Well, I just bring it up because whenever we've talked about deals or anything like that, usually the one of 2 names is usually the first 2 that are going to get thrown into this package deal for someone. It's Casey and Nemitz. So
Nemitz is now he's got to be untouchable at this point, right? Yes, things change,
tell me.
Scotty.
What do you think?
Things are fluid. Yes, of course. But prior to this, yeah, because you have a top tier defenseman, and you have or top tier prospect rather, and of course his name is going to be involved in trade rumors, either on this show by one of us or on any millions of other platforms that you could read, Devils newsworthy stuff. And
I'm just saying, how are you going to make that happen now? Because that was
you're
a
not,
big thing.
Obviously.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
I see. I see what you're doing, and I don't like
Okay.
it. I get it. I got it. Noted, Scott. Noted.
Well, no, I'm just curious because you see people out there. I'm not gonna, name names or Devil's gonna make a big splash. Devil's gonna make a big move. I don't really think they're going to. With Dandanoff eventually coming back, Connor Brown, not gonna be out too long. Dougie Hamilton on the way back. I don't know. I feel like they got the reserves are on injured reserve right now. And when they come back, this team is going to be quite a force to be reckoned with. Again, now, can they stay healthy? But I don't know. I just don't see it. The only thing I can envision happening is somehow Quinn Hughes landing on this team this year before the free agency. Other than that, I don't know. Do you think they're going to go get someone?
How the hell does that happen? How do you get Quinn Hughes, anyways?
I think you're going to say goodbye to You're going to say goodbye to Nemitz and Casey. That's how you're going to get him if you're going to get him.
Well, I don't think. I think the worm has turned in that. I think that honestly, so
you're saying this 25 game stretch that he's been on, because before that, people were like, "Get rid of him! He doesn't know what the hell he's doing." And then the playoffs happened, scored that goal, and now this season he's been on point. But let's face it, it's like a 20 game stretch. I gave him 25. It's probably even less, probably like a 21 game stretch.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But yes, that's how quick the narrative can change. And it's not the first time. Remember Ty Smith, untouchable Ty Smith, right? At one point.
Well, I mean, that's because he cooked a meat steak.
You can't go near him. Can't go near him. Don't get rid of Ty Smith. Oh, my God. He's the heir apparent to our defensive problem. And the guy can't even sniff the NHL.
He was like whatever. It was like a Johnny Red there in the Slammer and Goodfellas. He made a mean steak. Stunk up the joint, something nasty, but it was a good steak. Medium rare. An aristocrat.
An aristocrat. He would cut the garlic with a razor blade.
With a razor blade.
That it would melt.
Don't put too many onions in there.
Nope. Yeah, but that's the nature of the beast, right? Like the narrative will always change. It is the what have you done for me lately? In every league, in baseball and football and hockey, basketball, it doesn't matter. Is what have you done for me lately? And he's been doing a lot, so you don't cut off your nose to spite your face, right? Like you don't make that move now because it doesn't make sense. You make that move before when you're like, yeah, the guy's got tons of potential, but he's not living up to the potential here. So maybe it's a change of scenery. Maybe it's like whatever. That's what
listen,
you can't fault anybody for having that conversation prior to what he's doing now.
Right. I know. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of reports out there that the Devils are tied to this big, big splash type of move. And I don't know, man. I just don't see it. I agree with you, Dubs. I just don't see it happening. I don't. Unless they know that some of those guys are not coming back off of the IR for the remainder of the year, then it's a different story. But Brown and Dandanoff, Jack. I mean, imagine when Jack comes back. What is that, like mid-January we did the timeline or whatever? That's going to be a hell of a pickup. A little mid-season acquisition right there of Jack Hughes is going to do wonders for this team.
Do you trust this team to carry the load until he gets back?
That's the big. Well, can these
that's
kids
what I'm
stay
saying. Like,
consistent? Well, that's where I was getting. Shimon Nemitz, we've seen like a 21, 22 game stretch. Can he make that into like a 45, 50 game stretch? Mm-hmm. Is Gritzuk You know, is there going to be like kind of a, you know, a blueprint out him in the league soon, you know, and this is how we play him and blah blah blah. Because we know he's not the fastest guy out there, but he has got some really advanced
He's got
hockey sense when he's on the ice.
He's got hockey sense.
So is he going to be able to
IQ is
continue?
incredible.
But it was also nice when he was in the bottom six, you know, playing against the other third and fourth line. You know, now you're moved up into that second line mode. And you aren't playing with a Jack Hughes and a Jesper Bratt who are going to take all the attention away. That second line of Stefan Nason, Dawson Mercer, and Gritsuk, you're probably going to be the offensive focus. Dawson Mercer is that guy who's going to drive to the net and go into those, you know, the quote-unquote dirty areas. Mm-hmm. But Gritsuk is going to be like that playmaker and the big shot taker. Mm-hmm. So is he going to be able to, you know, perform at that level? Will the Devils, you know, Paul Cotter was up on that second line, right? Yeah, it was Cotter, mm-hmm. Cotter, Gritsuk, and Mercer, right? Yeah, then Nace was down on the third line. So can they continue like that? Is it fair of us to even think that they can? You're talking about two kids with, you know, one of them with 18 games experience, the other with not even a full season's worth of experience in the NHL.
Yeah. Big shout out to Big Nate with the super chat. He says, if there is someone on the team who deserves the MVP right now, it has to go to Chief Keefe. Yeah, Keefe he's got the boys rolling. That is for sure. Like the system that they have in place, like the team is playing a team game. I actually wanted to get a little bit more into this real quick, because if there's little things that happen that you're like, man, all right, this team is really gelling, or like you could see like the camaraderie that this team has. This team feels like they're very, very tightly bound. Like when Nemec scored that overtime goal to get the hat trick, it wasn't just a reaction to him. It was a reaction to the entire team. Like, how are they reacting to him, but also how they reacted to Markstrom. Like, Brendan Dillon going over and like, oh, my God. Like, this team seems extremely close. Like, a really tight-knit group. And I feel like this is, like, a perfect balance, right? Connor Brown coming back, I think, is going to be a huge, huge boost to this team. Now, when he comes back,
100% agreed.
Who's going to be out of the lineup is probably
probably LeChance and Lagarre.
Probably LeChance, yeah. So like those guys will probably be out of the lineup, which sucks. You know, you want LeChance to get a good sniff at it, but like, you know, when Connor Brown comes back, I think it's going to be a major boost to the PK. It's going to be a major boost to just, you know, third, fourth line. I don't disagree with you in the sense that like, there might not be a major move in the works, but at the same time, like this team is lacking now a second line center with Jack being gone for 8 weeks. Also missing a top six winger, and they were missing that with Jack even there. So there are certain things that there's things that this team could still use for sure. So like it's not out of the. And they need to move money. And they need to move money around because when guys get
they need to move money.
LTIR, yeah, they're like who was saying it in the chat? I just saw $6 million over the cap.
But they did have Dadonov pegged to be playing up there with Jack and Jesper, who can be a good finisher. If he comes back, I don't see a need to go out and like, especially because you only have him signed for 1 year. Just wait. See how it rolls. I mean, they played one game together before Dadonov broke his hand. So I would say
a couple, yeah.
I would say wait for him to come back. There's your winger that you can throw in there. He's cheap. He's only costing $1 million. It's only signed for 1 year. Unless someone's going to throw you a ridiculous package for him at the trade deadline, there's your guy.
Sorry, I'm
You get
trying to
Jesper,
catch up
Jack, and
with.
Dandanoff up on the top. Then you can put Mercer back with Timo and Nico. That line was rocking. Then you can move Gritsuk back down to that third line with Connor Brown, Cody, Mr. Glass. Who knows when he's going to come back? There's another one for you.
Yeah, that sucks. Him and McEwen, or
McEwen is another one that just went right in and right back out. But I will say this:
came in.
Freaking Glenn
got hurt.
Denning is a beast in the face-off circle, man. He
Love that
is
dude.
crushing.
Awesome acquisition. His PK
Yeah.
has been incredible this year. Yeah,
Mhm.
and getting him and Connor Brown back on the PK is going to be massive for sure, And like,
Definitely.
I don't know, man. There's a couple of things that I wish that they could do. There's always names that are floated out there, but then it's like you said, like the cost of like doing any kind of business, even like joking around before when you're like, oh, well, if you want Brady, it's going to cost you Nemec, and I'm like, yeah, no kidding. Like, if they wanted to do anything, they're gonna have to get rid of something of any significant. You know, like in reality, looking at the money, if they could find a way to move Dougie Hamilton, who's unfortunately hurt right now, but soon coming back, and not that we want to see Dougie Hamilton go, but it makes the most sense because of age, the way that Nemec and Hughes.
Well, it's a $9 million
right
contract.
It's
the
a
$9 million
hit.
contract's what.
Exactly.
It's
so
nothing.
If you could move
The same thing with Palat. It's not really. If Palat was making $1 million or $2 million, if he was making the same contract as Dandanoff, I'd be like, yeah, there you go. But $6 million, phew, that's what the issue is there. Yeah.
And just getting those moved off it's not easy. And I hate when people are like, oh, just send them here or send them there. It's like, even if you send them somewhere and you get nothing in return, you know, like you remember a couple of years ago, there was like tons of those trades, like, oh, they took this guy for future consideration, or you know, like it was always like those trade deadline deals where like Anaheim would pick up some no-name guy from a team. It was definitely, and it was like a freaking cap dump, and the entire world could see it. And they'd be like, "What are you trading them for?" And they're like, "I don't know. We don't know. We're just taking the money for right now, and then we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later." So, I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything like that. I don't think there's an opportunity to do anything like that. If you're going to move somebody, like, you also have to take in consideration, I believe, like, both of them have no, you know, at least a 5-team trade, like, you know, or a 5-team list, right? Or something
it's more
like that.
than
Like,
that.
I think
it's 10
I think
or 12.
Palat has, like,
I think it's 10.
Palat has the no trade movement or the no trade clause or the no whatever the hell, like whatever those the two of those things.
He's got a no. I think they both have no movement clauses that have kicked in. So yeah,
which means they would have to approve the trade, which also makes it harder.
Yeah, no, it'll be tough, and Dougie doesn't want to go, and I get it. We'll see what happens with it. They do have to do something, but I definitely agree here with our buddy Max. Jay Snow was saying he'd rather see Gritsuk any day over Dandanoff. I don't know. I prefer to stretch that. I mean, maybe Dandanoff would be fine on like a third or a fourth line, obviously, but I think he's got finish. You know, he's almost like how like Toffoli was, where if you just put him out there and you feed him, he's gonna put it home. And I feel like Jesper and Jack could really use a guy like that. Now, Gritsuk can grow and develop into that type of player, which I think he probably will because he has that shot and he's not afraid to let it rip. But if you put him down on the third line now, say with Brown and Glass, if everything was healthy and working correctly, now you've spread out your offense through those three lines. I don't know. I feel like that's Gritsuk being a threat down there, playing against other third lines. I don't know. I just like the way that works better in my head. And yeah, I don't think we've given the Jack Jesper Dandanoff combo enough time to really see how it would play out. But in my mind, when you have that depth, spread the offense out so you spread the other team thin. trying to defend more and more and more. You know, if you could spread that offense through those 4 lines, as we was talking about, rolling 4 lines, you know? So that's just my perspective on it. I could be way off. I'm not an NHL coach, but that's just my thinking on it.
No, yeah, obviously you want balance, right? You don't want that to be how it was last year, where you roll the 3rd and 4th lines out and you knew you weren't getting a goddamn thing out of either of those, you know, and it sucked because, you know, you guys like Mercer that were getting sucked into those lines, and it was like, no wonder why he was having down years. Look at what happens when Mercer plays in the top lines. Like, this dude's having an outstanding year so far. And, like, the one thing that I love about Mercer is his compete level is unreal. Absolutely unreal. And if you let him, we'll use the word maturate again, like, if you let him get to the point where he's playing with Nico all season, or a good chunk of the season, and he can really start to pick up on Nico's game and become like another really reliable 2-way guy, the sky's the limit for him. And by the way, another name that everybody was throwing around, like, all right, we could trade him. We're done with him. He's not doing any good. He's playing like garbage. Like, it's time to move Dawson Mercer. Obviously, you know, the GMs in the league, Fitzgerald gets paid to do this because he's way smarter than any of us. Because we look at some guys and we're like, hey, it's done. He's done. And it's a give and take, right? Everybody makes mistakes, and there's a lot of dumb trades and a lot of like bad contracts that they signed and stuff. But for the most part, like, you look at this team and how it's constructed, like, it's a pretty solid team. And I think that's the most important part. Like, losing Jack sucks. Don't get me wrong. Like, that is brutal. Absolutely brutal. You hope the team can play, like, not even I hate when people are like 500 hockey. Like, just play 500. And it's like, no. You want to play like 650, 725. Like, you want to play above average. Like, you still want to be, like, get that, like, 3 wins.
You want to keep the same mentality.
Like,
yeah.
You want to keep the same mentality. You don't want to take a step back. And I can
Yeah, it's not like,
oh, like,
well, this is good enough because Jack's not around. No, hell no.
No. And you don't
want
want
have
that
the same compete
either.
level and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to have that fallback of like, well, if we had Jack, you know, like, yeah. And it's obvious. Yeah, of course, if you had Jack, things would be better. Things would be a lot easier. I mean, look at that Chicago game alone. That was the Jack Hughes show. Those goals, everything, dude, he was. You wouldn't know it because if you're watching ESPN broadcast, it was Connor Bedard was, you know, the second coming of Christ out there. He scores a goal, and they're like, oh, my God, look at the goal that he scores. And it's like, he scored because Markstrom was 35 feet out of the goddamn crease.
Oh, he did the Swedish fish. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was like, so I'm watching that play develop, and I'm like, what the hell is happening right now? Why is he doing this? And I saw what, you know, he pulled himself out of position, and he tried to dive back, and he flounders around. He's got that Dominic Hasek dog in him. But it was a 5-on-3 power play.
Saw he tried to pull off like every you know.
He seemed like hold out the paddle to him.
Throw the arm, scorpion. He threw out like every possible like.
It's like 1990s remix of like Brodeur and Waugh and Hasek and like all these old timey goaltenders. Yeah, I mean, like, and when he's
flip arounds and stuff.
rolling on his back, you're like, dude, just stay in the crease, please. And he had that wild, you know, lets in that goal. Bedard scores. If he didn't score that goal, that would have been like an absolute laugher because like, there's literally Siegenthaler was kind of in the way, but not really. You know what I mean? Like, Siegenthaler tried, but it was a wide open net. So, of course, you're going to score. You should score. And listen, Bedard is a superstar. The kid is having an unreal year. He's like second in the league in scoring. He's a generational talent, and rightfully so.
Him and Celebrini, man.
Oh, dude, Celebrini's no joke. Like, both those guys are so good. The Olympics are going to be wild.
Well, that'll be cool. I was just going to say, it's actually fun out here on the West Coast because I got to have the ESPN Plus to watch the games. So, the Sharks are actually a lot of fun to watch now. They were fun to watch before because they were comically bad, But like you can hear the Benny Hill music in the background a lot of times.
Yeah. They got
But
Celebrini, they got Will Smith, they got
Will
that team's
Smith, dude.
stacked.
Woo, that
Stacked.
kid as well, man.
Stacked.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's like one of those. They did it the right way.
GM? Who's our? He was used to be on the Devils. He was on the team, and then he was
Greer. Is it Greer?
Yes, Mike Greer. Yeah, right.
Mike Greer. Yeah,
he's GM
put
over
a squad.
there.
Yeah, he's put together a squad, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Like when we went on that West Coast swing, the old mentality of like it's the Ducks, it's the Sharks. Okay, we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And we were clearly not fine because they are no longer just the Ducks and the Sharks. They're playing really good hockey. And the Ducks, dude, everybody's like, oh, the Rangers fleeced the Ducks. Look at what the Rangers did. And I'm like, okay, Kreider is a huge addition to that team. They are so well balanced.
Oh, they got some young,
and young talent.
They got some young
that
talent.
Is such a well balanced team in that regard. Like they're good, and they're fun. They're fun to watch too. Like they fly.
Yeah, and they got rid of the Gibson contract, which was huge for them, and we'll see if they keep them all together. That'll be the thing for Anaheim. Is
Leo Carlson,
can they keep them all together,
God.
or are they gonna like let all these guys kind of like split like the Marlins would do in baseball? Like we'll see what they actually decide on. But yeah, no, now the West Coast is
It's no
bit
joke.
of a beast. Yeah,
Seattle's no joke. Seattle's like a steady team. Like the
LA too.
Avalanche the Avalanche are back to being just
obviously the
straight
Avs,
up dominant. Like the Avalanche are like they're just hitting their stride. The Kings are like the least of the problem out there, and the Kings are not even that bad. It's like crazy. Like the West has definitely bolstered itself. And
it's stacked.
Look, it's stacked.
Dallas is always there too, man. Woof.
Dallas is always there. Yeah, Dallas is always
there. And the thing now too is
like
another pushover in the recent years has been Chicago, and now all of a sudden you see these guys, you see this team starting to play and turn it around.
Yeah, they're another team that is they're dangerous, and we saw it in the game. Like, and that was that. Listen, Jack Hughes. Whew, my God, that was the Jack Hughes show. And if anybody walked away from that, like, Jack Hughes is not a superstar, you're out of your mind. Like, he was all over the ice. He was back checking. Dude, he was everywhere on the ice in that game, and I was like, he single-handedly helped win that game. You know what I mean? Like the setup, the setup on the Nemec goal where he got the pass over to Nason, and Nason, like that pass to Nason was like a no-look pass. It was like ridiculous. Puts it on his tape,
right on the tape.
The goalie so far, and Nason just had a slam dunk pass over to Nemec, which is just like
put it right across.
There you go.
Oh, that was the one too where he like it went off the end of his stick and it went like.
Yep.
Like you're just like get in. It's like But man, that was a beautiful tic-tac-toe though, like right across.
It was, and don't forget, like Jack had like 3 breakaways in that game. The Chicago goaltender stood on his head in that game because whenever the Devils play anybody, like their goaltenders start playing like Marty for some reason. But
well, wasn't it Spencer Knight?
Spencer Knight, yeah. Listen,
who
the end of the game we got him, but like.
Well, I was comparing him almost to like Mackenzie Blackwood because Spencer Knight was supposed to be. Wasn't he supposed to be the next big thing for the Florida Panthers? That big goaltending prospect that's going to come in, and Bob Roscoe was like, "I'm going to just keep doing this and start winning cups."
Well, and Spencer Knight, I believe,
now he's
also went through some off the ice issues with like mental health, I believe, and took some time away from hockey for a little bit, but got himself back together.
Oh, did he? Well, either way, he put it together now in Chicago, and he's playing top notch. Like a lot of people expected him. It could have been maybe too much pressure, just like Mackenzie Blackwood, maybe in Jersey. Like at first, it might have been too much pressure on him, or maybe he needed that more. We talked about this that leadership, that more veteran leadership to put him in place, and just be like, do this, kid. So whatever it is. For Blackwood and for Spencer Knight, it seems to be working well on these follow-up teams. So good for them.
Yeah, exactly. And And
Rangers
the
lost.
Rangers lose. That's
Thank
because
you,
they're tanking
Max.
for those two kids that are coming up in this draft that are absolutely unreal. And I like the kid in Penn State, McKinnon. Is that his name? Whatever his name is.
Uh-oh. You said the
Somebody's
magic
gonna
words.
Crucify. I know somebody's gonna crucify me for not knowing. He's only the projected first overall pick. I got my own problems.
He must be he must be asleep at the control board. You said Penn State and he didn't pop in here, so
Gavin McKenna. Thank you, Gavin McKenna.
Gavin
He's
McKenna.
listening. Gavin McKenna. Thank you, Sam. And then apparently there's this defenseman who's like, he might overtake that number one spot because he's like unreal. Yeah, and here's another that the kid on the Islanders right now, Schaefer, the first overall pick this year. Dude, good on that kid. Is like, and he is unreal. He like leads the league leads the league's defenseman in goals, I believe. Like he's having an 18 years old. 18 years old, and this kid has like stepped in and it's just been like unreal. I'm telling you, like, I know I kind of said it before. I'm so looking forward to the Olympics this year because I feel like the Four Nations last year was fun, but I feel like the Olympics this year, it's like these teams have a lot of choices. You know, Team Canada is U.S. both have to be at like salivating at some of these kids that are like just playing out of their minds. Like it's unreal.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm still leery of it because I know someone's gonna get hurt. And with the Devils, it'd just be another chapter in the book of 82 injuries and 82 games.
Yeah,
the 25-26 New Jersey Devils. What?
Put it in the books. He's going to be a pain in our ass for sure for a decade. You got that right, Dubs.
Mm-hmm.
That kid is like, and the Islanders are looking not bad either. Like, there's certain teams that are like just putting together, and like when we played the Islanders the other night, like I was like, damn, these guys like are suffocating. You know, like there's a lot of that stank of like the old Devils style of play kind of in there, but like, and then you see Paul Mary score that goal and you're like, all right, come on. Like, really? We had to do that? You had to do that, Poms. You had to do that? We resurrected your career, you bum. No, I'm just kidding. That's a player. I was a huge fan of him when he was here. I came this close to getting a Paul Mary jersey too. Like,
but now you're dead to me.
But now you're dead to me. You understand? You mean nothing. You get nothing and like it.
Oh man!
Still fizzy lifting drink. And now you play for the Islanders. Oh man. But yeah. Let's see, man. It'll be interesting. It's going to be interesting. You know, this now 7 weeks. I'm counting this as a whole week, right? That he got hurt. So that's 7 weeks left.
When did they have the surgery? 8 weeks from the surgery, right? What day was the surgery? Wednesday?
Probably yesterday. Was it? No, it wasn't Wednesday.
I think it was Wednesday.
Maybe it was
Thursday.
Wednesday.
It was pretty quick.
Was it Wednesday?
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I think he.
A week.
Who spilt that drink? Who spilt their drink? First off, we all know.
You see Andre Palat in the background. Like, make fun of me and my $6 million, will you? Damn you, Palat!
Suddenly, the scene all the Devils players turn into like Simpsons animation. You know, you see Palat in the background, like
excellent. Or like a Scooby Doo, they're like, that waiter just stabbed Jack Hughes' hand, and they catch him and they're like, let's see who this waiter really is, and they take off the mask and they're like, Andre Palat.
I didn't want to get traded. I needed to get money for my contract.
And it was like Nemec and Luke who caught him. He's like, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you damn kids. Did they say damn kids or meddling kids? Meddling kids. I don't think they'd say.
I don't
damn
think
kids.
I don't think there's a damn in the cartoon. No.
It was, it was the 80s. Times were different back then.
I think it was the 70s or the 60s.
Whatever it was.
Yeah. We just watched them in the 80s because they were on TV, and we didn't have the internet to choose things.
My God.
Oh boy.
That's the most BS story. His hand went through a glass. Come on, Jason.
I mean, yeah, someone spilt a drink somewhere. Who knows who it was, when it happened, or whatever. But apparently, Jack slipped in it, went down, and boom. Which, I mean, I could see happening if the wait staff probably didn't know about it. But I mean, restaurants are, the lighting is usually dimmed. It's not, bright lights everywhere. Sometimes, especially in those steakhouses
Bright
like
lights.
that. Probably didn't,
Big city. Yeah. It's
probably didn't see anything. Boom, boom, down and down. I mean, it's a freak accident. It sucks, but it is what it is. And we're gonna have to move forward.
It is funny that Dubs is right. We will never know the true story unless somebody slips.
Oh, there'll be like a dark side of the hockey, dark side of NHL, at some point on Vice, and then
Oh, I love that show.
The infamous Chicago cut.
Yeah. Jack slipped. Yeah, I'm not reading.
Don't read that. Don't read that.
I'm not. Good thing, Sam. You understand? You put it on the teleprompter. I'm gonna read it. You understand that?
Don't, Sam. What are you doing? Yeah, don't. He's like Anchorman over here. If you put it on the text message, he's just gonna read it out loud.
More than likely. Good night. San Diego.
Yeah, the old tendons there, but I think it was on his pinky.
His pinky.
So
his pinky.
Yeah, he doesn't need that one.
Nah.
I said that you get him like a bionic hand.
Do the Ronnie Lott.
Get a bionic
Do the Ronnie
hand.
Lott. Yeah, do the Ronnie Lott. Just cut it off. Cut it off. And then
I say
put
get him a
solder in
bionic
iron.
hand, like Luke Skywalker or something like that. He can always wear the glove. Done and done. There you go.
Done. Nobody will ever
It's
know.
2025. They got to be able to do that now, right?
Yeah, they got
bionic
robot hands. Yeah,
They
sure.
got robot hands. Come on.
Yeah, you got robot hands everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just, I know a guy. He's got a robot hand.
I got a friend with a robot hand.
Yeah, we'll call him
My cousin.
Robo Jack.
Robot hand.
Yeah, robot hand. Yeah. What's his name? I don't know. We just call him Robot Hand. We've been calling him that since third grade. The kid, he's got the robot hand, By the way, that's so true.
Hey,
if we
Tin
knew
Man,
somebody with
how
a
you
robot
doing?
hand. Yeah, Tin Man. Hey, RoboCop. You bust anybody today?
You
Hey,
lost? Don't you supposed to
T-1000.
be in Detroit somewhere, RoboCop? What's going on?
What are you doing there? Terminator? All right. Oh, boy.
So that's what's going on with Jack Hughes. I mean, let's hope that it heals nicely. Yeah. Chicks dig scars, so there you go, Jack. You got a scar on your hand, so there you go.
Yeah. Sure, that's Sydney Sweeney.
We'll make sure that, someone is there to feed you Chipotle. We'll make sure Luke pays for it because now he makes more money. We know it's a touchy subject. We'll make Luke pay. Yep. All right. We'll get you Chipotle. And, yeah.
And you'll be good.
8 weeks.
Can we also just say
January?
Yeah, 8 weeks. It'd be the Jack Hughes Revenge Tour.
Sign Ty Smith to feed him. Oh, man. I'm sure Ty Smith would come running out of the KHL probably back to the States or wherever he's playing right now. Make steaks for Jack. I'll be there tomorrow.
I love that he sounds like that. Be there tomorrow. I got my luggage already packed. I never unpack. I always keep
you still got that air mattress?
One thing out.
You got the pull-out
Tell Luke
couch.
I'm going to
I'll
take
be
his
there.
bed.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Hey, my bed, you sleaze. Oh, tush push TD. Max, nobody cares about the tush push. It's an illegal play, and they jump off sides every time. This is the last year of it, so I hope you enjoy it. And your dirty cheating birds.
Oh, the Icelanders are playing the Avs right now. Okay.
And what's the score in that one?
I don't know. I have the football game on in the background, but I can't even really see it.
I'll take a look.
It looks like, I see Hertz. Tush push. Tush push. But yeah.
Islanders,
the thing with Jack
Islanders
is the
winning
thing
1-0.
with Jack. Oh, they're winning 1-0?
Winning 1-0. And the Canucks won 6-2 over the Lightning, but the Lightning, they're brutal right now. Red Wings won 2-1 over the Rags. Wild won 3-2 in a overtime over the Golden Knights. And
Jay Snow,
beat.
we're hoping that Jack gets back before the Olympic break, which I believe is it the first week? When is the Olympics? 2026. Oh,
mid-February.
Olympic. I know that. February 6th through the 22nd. So Jack is due to be back, I think, like in mid-January. Like, let's just say January the 12th.
You know he wants to be there.
What, on Team USA?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, of course he does, but if he can, he can't. But we'd like to get him back playing for, the Devils.
Mm-hmm.
I care more about the Stanley Cup than a gold medal.
Although a gold medal would be sweet. Did the U.S. release the jersey for the Olympics?
I don't know. The Canada ones look pretty cool.
Except for the one thing about the Canada jersey that bugs the hell out of me is if you turn around on the back, the two lines, like the stripes on the bottom, stop. They don't like meet. So there's like this weird gap. It looks unfinished. It's like you'll have to see it. It's like very bizarre. And I guess it will probably look better. I saw it on a jersey that didn't have any numbers or anything on it, so I sure like with numbers and everything it'll look like a lot better, but I don't know. Maybe it was somebody from Team Canada that went after Jack. First they got the Kachuk brothers, and now they got Hughes. Oh. Conspiracy theory, Sam? Team Canada is targeting U.S.-born players.
No, Jack's just a klutz. That's all.
Come on, Sam. I thought that was right up your alley. That was such a good, Sam Wu conspiracy theory. Never mind.
He got new cowboy boots, and they were just slippery,
Those tap shoes.
I was just thinking of the one Seinfeld episode where Jerry has to wear the cowboy boots, and he falls all over the place.
Yeah. I remember that.
Well, hello, Sam Wu. Look who's here.
What's up, guys?
Hi,
You wake
Sam.
up from your nap?
Sure did.
Little nappy time?
Sure did.
Lots of energy now? Okay.
No, I was just trolling the socials outside of YouTube.
Just
As a
trolling
good-
the
as a good
socials.
civilian does.
Where was it? Where was Sam the other
weary
day instead of
eye.
watching? Oh, getting candy. Where were you getting candy at?
Quick
Sam Wu?
check.
Oh, okay.
That was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Because Sam Wu doesn't like Wawa unless they sponsor the Let's Go Devils podcast, and then Sam Wu loves
Big difference.
Wawa.
Big difference. I can be bought.
At a relatively fair price as well.
Wawa coffee. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Get
I'll
daily
I'll
caffeine.
tell you what you
market.
need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What inside
Um,
information do you need to know?
Yeah, right. Brown and Dougie back at practice tomorrow. So they say, Dubs. Hopefully. Hopefully. Just like they said Dougie would
Hopefully.
only be out a week. And yet he's already been out a week and he has not practiced yet. So let's hope that they are. And the Devils, maybe one, if we're lucky, both rejoin the team before heading down to do they play Tampa first? They play Tampa first and then the Panthers, I believe, right? Sam?
No,
Tampa
they play
first, right?
Tampa
Lightning
Bay
first?
Tampa Bay first.
18th.
Tampa Bay first, right? Okay.
Then the Panthers on the 20th, and then the Flyers on the 22nd.
Bionic hand sponsored by Wawa.
If he scores a goal, you get a free slushie.
Yeah. Buy one plastic drink.
Sub.
Get a plastic drink.
Get your free drink holder. Jack Hughes' bionic hand. Now you can be like Jack Hughes too.
At
It's like
Wawa.
the hand from Tommy Boy.
Yeah. Hold your 600-ounce soda here with this bionic hand from Jack Hughes.
I can't open his
extra
jar of
large.
jelly. I wish somebody had a bionic hand. Here comes Jack. And he opens it, and he gives it back to Lou, and Lou throws it against the wall. Whenever Lou Lamoriello Ring of Honor night is, which, by the way, I have a feeling it's going to be this year. Because he's not working with the Islanders. I don't think he's not working with the Islanders anymore. Can you retire? You can't retire a general manager, can you? Like, they wouldn't do that. Sure. Like, they wouldn't put his number. He doesn't have a number.
It's a dollar symbol.
Put his name.
Oh. Well, yeah, you just throw his name up there.
It's a jar of jelly, and like Lamoriello.
I mean, they
That's
retire
one of the greatest
coaches and
stories
stuff
of all
like that.
time. Yeah, true. But do they hang their names up with in the rafters? Is what I'm saying. Do they do that?
Jacques Lemaire.
No, he was a Ring of Honor.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. He's in the Ring of Honor.
Hold on. There's drones flying over my house constantly, and one of them is really low, and I can hear it's like rattling my room.
You want to talk conspiracy theories?
Not whether there's a drone over my head. No. It's all good. It's all good. America's great. Everything's cool. Don't worry about everything. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Everyone's doing great. Everyone's doing great. Don't worry. Oh, Christmas. Jack Hughes, the last thing I want to say about this whole injury thing, and Scotty brought it up kind of like tongue-in-cheek before about, like, Jack, he kind of always gets hurt. Like, the three things you can guarantee are death, taxes, and Jack Hughes getting hurt. He does come back at like a great time. This is just one of those things. Like, he was in such a good flow, right? The one time he was like on a 3-point a game pace, it felt like, and he broke his shoulder, and you're like, dude, what the hell? So whoever's got like some reverse the curse kind of stuff out there, if anybody knows like a witch doctor or a voodoo technician, or somebody that can reverse a Maloik, please reverse the injury bug on this team, because it is getting to the point where it's like unbelievably ridiculous. And and by the way, people are like, it's the training staff. Yeah, sure. The training staff spilled the water on the floor that made him trip and fall on a piece of glass, or the training glass is the reason why McEwen went into the boards awkwardly in his knee. Or the fact that glass fell and just slid into the boards a la Jack Hughes right into his shoulder. Like, that stuff is ridiculous. Like, strength and training is not going to prevent some of these injuries. Like, some of them, maybe, yeah, but for the most part, no. And we're getting
All right.
close to final thoughts.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we should probably go right into our final thoughts here. And I know for me, my final thought for this team is just you can't we talked about it before, but you can't lower expectations just because the injuries are there. We all know they can't be an excuse. They need to pull together, and they need guys to step up. And so far, some of the youngest two guys on the team have been, well, I guess Gritsuki's been playing a while in the KHL, so he's a couple years older. But still, they have done such an incredible job stepping up into those roles, seizing opportunities for the spotlight to be on them. And they've done really well. But let's hope they can continue. But let's also hope that our bigger stars also lead the way. The Nikos, the Timos, the Jespers. Jake the Snake Allen looks fabulous in net. Marky's still, I don't know. I don't think he's still, I don't know if he's 100% just yet. But having that reliability of Jake the Snake Allen back there in net is crucial for this team during this time because they need that timely goaltending because they are so banged up.
Yeah.
Just to keep the team in the game focused moving forward. It's going to be huge from the goal out for this team.
Those young defensemen.
That's my final thoughts. Let's go, boys.
Final thoughts are, don't just stay above 500. I love the echoing the what you said of don't let the injury be the excuse, right? There is no excuse. Mm-hmm. It's just the next man up. If you want to make an excuse, then you don't belong on the ice. Like don't be the excuse, be the answer. Is how it should always be. And if you're looking at yourself in the mirror as a team, and if you're looking at yourself in the mirror, well, kinda, yeah, it does. Because there's a lot of things that you want to say. That's like the very PG way of saying like. Don't be a jerk, you know? And that's the even PG way of saying it too. But anyways, no, but seriously, this is the golden opportunity for a lot of these guys, and it's an opportunity for Dawson Mercer to keep doing what he's doing and to keep maturing the way he's maturing. I think having the fourth line and third line where Connor Brown, like we said before, coming back is going to be huge for this team in multiple ways. I mean, the PK alone desperately needs him back. It would be great to get some updates. I think that is my one big beef with injuries on this team is that the updates are always far and few between of like when they're coming back or what's actually going on. Pesci's been out for a couple of weeks now, and I don't even know what the timetable is. Maybe they said it and maybe I missed it. Maybe it's one of those things that's reported but not overly reported. And that's also, that's just hockey because it's not like it's getting the airwaves lighting up because, WFAN, ESPN Radio, the two major networks out here barely cover hockey as is. But we're making a change, and that goes to Sam and what they're doing over there and trying to make a difference. And guys like Wimpy calling in at 5 a.m. Talking Devils hockey. So I tell you, boys, I feel like the Devils are in good hands with Sheldon Keefe. I feel like the ship is going to be okay. I don't think it's going to waver either way. And I think that the boys are understanding of what the task is. So just can't wait to see what we do in the next couple of weeks.
Very nice.
It's a really long final thought.
I'll make mine short. What I was really impressed about with the Devils against the Caps.
You're right there, Scott.
My chair cracked.
Oh.
I was just moving.
So, what was I impressed with the Devils against the Caps? They weren't like waiting for somebody else to take initiative or being like a victim, like, oh, woe is me. No, they went out there to take the opportunity, and a lot of these guys are hungry to be in the lineup. Shane LeChance, first NHL game, and you've got we've talked about Nemitz, but other guys that Glenn Denning winning those faceoffs, just was a machine out there, because every little bit counts. And Max says every point counts. Every little thing you do in each shift counts, and they add up. And if you're going to keep this afloat while Jack is gone, or possibly move the needle when Jack is gone, this is the opportunity to do so and make a name for yourself on the team and make it difficult for Sheldon Keefe to put you off the roster once all these guys come back. So a lot of these guys have that incentive. They're playing for their jobs. They're playing for their careers. Yeah, here's an opportunity that, well, I guess with the Devils, it happens all the time, with guys going down. But, I'm just very... Anyway, maybe I'll just shut up now and make my final thought.
Well, actually, yes, it happens all the time with the Devils.
Especially with Jack. But yeah. So that's it. That's all I have to say.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Well, we're looking forward to a big week of games over here as the road trip continues. Devils heading down for a 1-2 punch there with Tampa Bay and Florida. Then back home to Philly. We're going to be covering it all. Game Day Live, Devils After Dark. Got the old State of the Fan address on Wednesday. The Morning Woo, the hottest new hockey podcast in the world of podcasts.
43
and in the world of Woo.
43 straight
43
days.
state? Oh, okay.
43.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said in 43 states.
No, 43 straight days of Morning Woo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some say
60% of the
you should take a
time.
pill for that.
It works 40% of the time.
There you go.
All right. Anyway, till next time, let's go Devils.